Good morning, everybody. As mentioned at the memorial on Tuesday, this beautiful picture to my left, which was chosen by his dear friend Almir, which, funny enough, I wasn't really a fan of it at first, because I felt that his radiant smile was absent from it. But I think this picture was chosen for a reason. As mentioned on Tuesday, I felt then, and I still feel now, that he's looking at me and he's saying, "Go get him, Tiger." He's looking at me and he's saying, "I know public speaking was never really your thing." He's looking at me saying, "There's so much that I wanted to say, and the only person that understands is you. So I need you to be my voice." I was married to an amazing man, and it breaks my heart that he's no longer physically here with us. But I find that it's my duty to continue his work. He was a man of many people. He loved so many people. And I was never jealous of that love, because I knew I was his first lady. On the 18th of July, 2016, he summited an even higher mountain than Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm going back. I'm going back to the mountain. I'm going back to Uhuru Peak. And I'm going to fly the Adventure Couple flag proudly. Gugu was never shy to ask for what he wants. I always was. He always used to nudge me and say, "This is what you want. You've got all these contacts around you. Call them." But I always shied away. And with that being said, I'd like to make a plea to all of you to help me continue his legacy. Gugu cared for the world. He did so much for so many people selflessly. He was away from home a lot for charitable purposes. In a year's time, I will summit on Uhuru on Mandela Day. I think we all need to come together and change the plight of the many people that have lost their lives on the mountain. I think together, all of us together, with the Tanzanian government, need to perhaps come together and erect a mini medical facility at Horombo. Specifically at Horombo, because that was the one place where I most probably saw his biggest smile on the mountain, because it's above the clouds. It's so beautiful. Nothing big, just a small facility that can be manned by one doctor per week, because so many people suffer from altitude illness going forth from Horombo. So I make a plea to all those in power to hold hands with me, Gugu Zulu's wife, and do what he would have wanted to do to prevent more deaths or any more suffering. I will continue to do work to keep the girl child in school. This cause was very special to him, especially being the father to our daughter. He always said, I can never imagine any girl out there not having the means and the way. I know my daughter is privileged, but I wish that upon many other girls. So I ask you to come together. Go with me on this journey. I was married to an amazing man. I don't know how many times I can say that. And he gives me the strength to stand up here and speak to you. And I'll continue to stand and speak, because his voice will no longer be heard. I'll be speaking for the two of us. I thank you.